going on, everybody, and welcome back to SoCal Exploring. My name is Scott, and you're watching your stop for all things theme park and attraction related. So, quite a different setting here, right? Yeah, I'm in my backyard because it is extremely hot inside, and it's one of the hottest days here in summer, so hence why I'm filming in my backyard, but I kind of like it. Hearing the birds in the background. And full disclosure, quick warning, I apologize in advance if you hear either my ducks or my chickens making noise. That's just a part of the backyard sounds and sights. I don't know, like I said, I kind of like it out here. I think I may start to film some videos here and there, not all of them, but some videos here and there out here in the back. But enough chit chatter, because we have some big news today. I'm actually filming this video the day before because I just got an exciting press release from Midsummer Scream that we're not allowed to talk about until tomorrow, which is today, Tuesday, and that is the announcement of Midsummer Scream happening this year. No longer canceled, it's happening, but it won't be called Midsummer Scream. But before we get into all those details, subscribe with those bell notifications on if you guys are new here, and if you are more invested into horror and Halloween stuff, we have a collaborative YouTube channel called The Boo Bros, where we talk about all things horror and haunt related, and we just have a bunch of different creators and YouTubers that all pitch in on that channel, so I'll leave it linked down below in the description if you guys want to check that out. So this event's going to be called Midsummer Scream Presents Awaken the Spirits, and it runs from August 14th until 15th of this year. So you get 2 days, August 14th and 15th. It will take place at the Pasadena Convention Center. So usually Midsummer Scream is at the Long Beach Convention Center. However, since it's going to be more of a scaled down convention, it will take place at a smaller venue in the Pasadena Convention Center. Now, like I had mentioned early on in the year, I'd say a couple months ago, Midsummer Scream had to announce that, unfortunately they're not going to be able to run Midsummer Scream this year. They're going to have to push it until 2022, just as they did with the 2020 event. However, they're going to be running an event called Seasons Screamings, which is they're deeming as their mega event. It's going to be still like that horror theme, but themed to Christmas. It's going to be real interesting to see how they pull this off. I mean, I know there's definitely going to be scare actors there. There's going to be different horror related things. So I'm excited for Season Screamings, and that will take place in December at Pasadena as well. Now, before anybody asks, I'm just going to rip the band-aid off right away. They did announce that the Hall of Shadows will not be coming to Awaken the Spirits convention. Unfortunately, it's just, we kind of expected it. California is not used to having the scare zones and the haunted mazes and Halloween stuff like that right now. With the pandemic going on, they still need time to prepare for it so it can be all ready in the fall season because of, like I said, the pandemic. So I feel like August is a little bit too early, and that's the whole big reasoning for them not having the Hall of Shadows. The Pasadena Convention Center does have room for the Hall of Shadows. Like, they can definitely rope off one area. It wouldn't be as big, but they could definitely rope off one area if they wanted to do the Hall of Shadows. However, I feel like they just really want to give the fans something, even if it's not a whole lot, they want to give the fans something to look forward to this Halloween season. From watching the different videos and stuff from my friends and just people in the community, the Spooky Swamp Meet was a very successful event, and that was even smaller than this Awaken the Spirits event is going to be. So if you are a big fan of the Spooky Swamp Meet, then you better make sure to get your tickets for Awaken the Spirits in August. Speaking of tickets, where can you get your tickets and when can you get your tickets? Well, tickets go on sale on Wednesday, that's tomorrow, at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and you'll be able to get them on midsummerscream.com/awaken. That's midsummerscream.com/awaken. The entire team is excited to be able to create live events once again, says David Markland, Executive Director of Midsummer Scream. Awaken the Spirits will allow us an opportunity to bring together fans and professionals from the Halloween and haunt community to celebrate and prepare for what will be a great spooky season this year. Since there are so many questions concerning haunted attractions and events this year, we really wanted to create a solid platform for that information to be relayed directly by our partners. Now, what does that last sentence mean? Well, it means they're going to have live panels at this convention. So you don't need to worry. There's still going to be a Fright Fest panel. There's still going to be a Haunted Hayride panel. But the only ones that are listed right now from what I could see is Haunted Hayride, the Haunt Called Delusion, and Fright Fest. There's no mention of Halloween Hornets on there, but it does say and more. So you know, that could mean Halloween Horror Nights as well. Obviously, that's a big one. Everybody looks forward to Halloween Horror Nights. But even though they're not listed, I think that it'll still happen. Same with Not Scary Farm. Not Scary Farm is also a fan favorite panel. I still believe that they will still have both of these panels at Awaken the Spirits. With that being said, I think it also should make fans excited because we're definitely going to get some form of announcements at these different panels, whether it be a Hayride announcement, whether it be a Fright Fest announcement. We're definitely going to get announcements from our favorite haunted attractions and events like they just described in this release at these different panels. And I feel like that's the most exciting thing about these conventions. You know, yes, you have the Halloween vendors, the horror vendors, and all the different merch that you can buy, and you can absolutely hurt your wallet at these conventions. But you also have these live panels where there's the executive directors and the creative team and everyone involved in creating your favorite haunt come on stage and share all the nitty-gritty details that you've been itching to hear that you wouldn't really be able to hear anywhere else online or in person or anything other than at these conventions, more and specifically Midsummer Scream, because they do it the best. If you guys aren't familiar with the Pasadena Convention Center, they actually had Monsterpalooza multiple years in a row there, and they had Scare LA there, which is a convention that I don't even know what's going on with Scare LA, but they kicked off having their convention at the Pasadena Convention Center as well. So I would consider this our first kind of Halloween haunt season announcement. You know, HHN hasn't said anything at the filming of this video, and nor have any other haunts said anything. So this is exciting news. I know Haunted Hayride's obviously hiring scare actors now. We're getting closer and closer to haunt season, and I can definitely see there being different announcements this week and in the coming weeks for different haunts around Southern California. Oh, and keep in mind, Midsummer Scream as like a whole, the convention isn't canceled permanently. Like, they're still bringing it back next year. They actually already have dates for their 5th anniversary show, and those dates are July 29th through July 31st, 2022. When that convention rolls around, they will return to the Long Beach Convention Center because that convention center is huge, and I can promise you they will have the Hall of Shadows as well. But honestly, props to the entire team behind this event and you know, this company, if you will, that are putting on all these events, because you guys rock. You know, and I know some of you guys, I've talked to some of you guys all rock. The fact that they're able to deliver something for the fans this year. You know, we had a really rough year in California in 2020 last year, and we had kind of a rough year in 2021. Although more stuff started to kick off, it still has been a rough year. So the fact that fans and Halloween fans alike are able to experience something like this, you know, props to the entire Midsummer Scream team. But that's going to do it for today's video. If you guys are new here, consider subscribing down below with those bell notifications on. And like I said, check out the Boo Bros YouTube channel down below in the description. But yeah, I want to know what your guys' thoughts are on Awaken the Spirits. Are you guys excited for it? Are you guys going to buy tickets tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time sharp? Make sure to get your tickets before they sell out. And let me know what you're most excited for this event. But as for today, my name is Scott. You've been watching SoCal Exploring. Positivity is key. And most importantly, remember to keep exploring. Peace out, everybody.